Hello and welcome to Graveside Walks. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, comment and subscribe. In today's video, we will take a glimpse into the life of Eamon De Valera. Eamon De Valera was a teacher, revolutionary, Taoiseach and President of Ireland. Born in October in 1882 in the Nursery and Child's Hospital in Lexington Avenue, Manhattan, New York. Born to an Irish mother, Catherine Kate Cole, originally from Bury, County Limerick, and father Juan Vivian de Valera, who was born in Spain's Basque Country. On the death of his father in 1884, because of bronchial illness and due to financial necessity, his mother returned to work in domestic service as a nursemaid. On medical advice, her brother advised that De Valera be sent to Knockmore, Bury, Limerick. This would involve the permanent separation of mother and son. De Valera would now be brought up by his grandmother. At the age of 15, in 1898, he won a junior grade exhibition worth £20, and on a chance meeting with a curate, and also head of Blackrock College in Dublin, while on holiday in Lisdoonvarna, County Clare, he was invited to attend the college with the £20 from the exhibition in lieu of the college fees, which would have been £40. This was a big step up on the social ladder for De Valera and the start of a new chapter in his life. On the 25th of November 1913, De Valera joined the Irish Volunteers and participated in the 1914 Howth gun running, using the sidecar of his motorbike to transport the rifles around Dublin. In 1916, he was appointed commandant of the 3rd Battalion after showing his eagerness and willingness to participate in a rising to Patrick Pearse. De Valera's battalion occupied Boland's Mills, commanding the southeast of the Grand Canal. Due to a lack of scouting parties and isolation, he had little knowledge of what was happening elsewhere. His 100-strong force saw little fighting, and so its casualties were in single figures. He was the last commandant to surrender and received his sentence of death on the 8th of May by a military court, but because of his American birth he escaped execution by the British, but was sentenced to penal servitude in Mountjoy Jail and then imprisoned in 4 different prisons in Britain, which boosted his standing among the revolutionary nationalists. After the release of all prisoners in June 1917, De Valera boarded the boat for the triumphant return home from Holyhead. He was elected president of Sinn Féin, which helped him to improve the circumstances of his family. He did not believe in the forced conscription of the Irish to the British Army for the war, and so was arrested again and deported to Britain, where he was imprisoned. After a dramatic escape from Lincoln Jail in February 1919, engineered by Michael Collins and Harry Boland, saw him hit the headlines around the world. He went to the United States in disguise to raise funds, of which he raised $5.5 million from American supporters to secure the support of the American people for a republic. Meanwhile, in Ireland, the conflict between the British authorities and the Dáil, which the British declared illegal in September 1919, escalated into the Irish War of Independence. Following a truce in July 1921, De Valera went to see Prime Minister David Lloyd George. An agreement couldn't be reached, and it was clear that there would be neither independence nor a republic for all 32 counties. In August of the same year, he secured the approval of Dáil Éireann to change the 1919 Dáil Constitution from Prime Minister or Chairman of the Cabinet to full President of the Republic, declaring himself the Irish equivalent of King George V. He argued that as the Irish head of state, he will not attend the treaty negotiations as the British head of state would not be in attendance. At 11:15 a.m. on the 5th of December 1921, the decision was made to recommend the treaty to Dáil Éireann by the delegates, and the treaty was finally signed after further negotiations, which closed at 2:20 a.m. on the 6th of December, at which British and Irish government leaders agreed to the effective independence of 26 of Ireland's 32 counties as the Irish Free State, with Northern Ireland choosing to remain under British sovereignty. De Valera resigned his presidency of Sinn Féin on losing the vote to accept the Free State Constitution. He formed his own party in 1926 called Fianna Fáil, meaning Soldiers of Destiny. Under his leadership, Fianna Fáil won 5 elections during the 1930s and 40s. During this time, he changed a lot of the Free State Constitution. He abolished the Oath of Allegiance, appeals to the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council, and the Senate, which was controlled by the opposition parties. On King Edward VIII's abdication as King of Ireland, De Valera passed 2 bills. One took out all mention of the King and Governor-General in the Constitution. The second said the King's only job was formally sending and receiving ambassadors. In July 1936, a new constitution was introduced. This was voted for in a referendum, as De Valera wanted a fresh start for the new country he was setting up. In 1959, he was elected President of Ireland. He served until 1973. At the age of 90, he retired, and at that time was the oldest head of state in the world. Eamon De Valera died in Linden Convalescent Home, Blackrock, County Dublin, on the 29th of August 1975, aged 92.